Oi. Listen, you Portuguese pillock. Écoutez, pillocky portugais. Ce sont les wrong bulbes pour cette time de l'année. Ce sont les daffodils. Les dilles de daffo. You should be planting les autumn bulbs now. Ce n'est pas nécessaire to go off dans un half.
Diana, Antonio doesn't speak French. He's Portuguese. And he's very temperamental. He's threatened to eat the chef's cat. And you know what kind of gang war that would start.
Just trying to be helpful.
Well, it's not. And since when have you ever been helpful to anyone?
What do you mean by that?
You've never helped anyone in your life, Diana. You're the most selfish person to walk on the face of the earth.
Don't you speak to me like that, you whippet.
Forget that since Harvey and I are engaged, that soon I will be mistress of Bayview. And you'll all have to stop kicking Jane around and start being a bit more self-helping.
Very self-helping, in my own way. Tom? Oh, my God. What day is it? Thursday. Huh. Up the bloody Himalayas again. Tom! Tom!
Oh, what did you do that for? I might have fallen off the north face dragging 20 faithful Sherpas to their doom. You're very lucky we were just having cocoa at base camp.
Tom, would you say that I was an unhelpful sort of person?
Yes, I damn well would.
Why?
Because you go around beating old men over the head and endangering the lives of diminutive Nepalese bearers. What do you want?
Well, Jane has just said that I'm an unhelpful sort of person.
That's hardly a blinding revelation.
Isn't it?
Of course not. You're a miserable, vicious old so-and-so.
Ah, no, that's not the same thing at all. See, being a black hole is a stance of my own choosing. It affects only me, but being unhelpful, that implies that I affect the lives of those around me in a detrimental fashion.
Yes.
But it isn't true.
What about Harvey Baines? Your entire raison d'etre is based upon driving him nuts.
Yes, well, he's fair game. Him and all the other verminous charlatans in this world, they are there to be shot at. But, well, Jane was implying that I made life a misery for all the other inmates. Is that true?
Well, I suppose you get things done.
Ah, precisely.
But do you do it through a true feeling for your fellow man, or just to get up the nose of those who are in authority?
What does it matter?
To most people it matters quite a lot, but to you, well, you've never given a damn what people thought of you. Have you?
No.
No.
No. I don't give a toss. What do I care what flannels like Jane think of me? Or anyone else. Stuff 'em. And you.
And what's this one?
It's your thoughts about the new income support system for residential homes.
Goodness, fancy me knowing all this. What a clever chap I am. And this one?
It's your reply to that estate agent woman, Janet Fathead.
Her name is Follett, Jane, as you well know. And what have I got to say to her?
You say that her scheme whereby you can invalidate any resident's lease is the most wicked thing you've ever heard, and that she should go and stick her head in a chaff grinder.
Jane, if I begin to detect a note of bias against my lady friends, I might just start replying to my own mail. So be warned.
Yes, Harvey. If you could just sign these cheques.
And what are they for?
Well, just this and that.
Gas, electricity, telephone. Fanny's Wedding Boutique.
Oh, please just sign.
Fanny's Wedding Boutique, Jane.
It's a deposit on my gown.
Jane, let me put this to you as clearly as I can. For the 10 millionth time, we got engaged to keep my mum happy before she went off to Australia.
She gave me your granny's ring.
It's the first thing I want back. Now, will it come off yet?
No, Harvey.
Are you keeping up with the diet?
Yes, Harvey. Honestly.
Good, because there might come a time when I need that ring for the delectable Miss Follett. Oh, well. If the ring won't come off, we can always amputate the finger. What a drag. Her typing's bad enough as it is.
This isn't necessary, you know.
Oh, yes, it is.
You'll only shock and unsettle people if you start being nice.
No intention of being nice. I'm merely going to be helpful.
But why?
As a challenge, as an intellectual exercise.
That's still the wrong motive. Why can't you just help people because you want to make their lives better?
I couldn't give a stuff about their rotten lives. And nor could any of those damn do-gooders. They only do good because it makes them feel good.
That's not true. Many people are good people.
Yes, and others are axe murderers. Oh, shut up. I'll get bored and I'll shove you under a bus.
Blessed relief.
What?
Nothing. Oh, the community centre. What are we here for? Gay and lesbian, taxidermy encounter group?
Here we are. Room 15, age action. Well, we got the age, let's give him the action.
I'm supposed to be in Nepal.
Come in.
Excuse me, are you concerned about age?
Hello. Look, I'm most frightfully sorry, but I'm just about to leave.
Well, you can't.
I'm sorry?
We've come all the way from Nepal.
Really? Well, if it's only a small problem, I might be able to give you 5 minutes.
I want to help your outfit. I'm volunteering my services. Diana Trent. And this is Tom Ballard, who's just come along to cock things up.
Good gracious me, how wonderful. What are your qualifications?
I have first-hand experience of being old.
And you are no doubt of a very caring disposition.
Oh, no doubt at all.
So, do you need any help?
Well, I do, actually. If you could man the office for the next hour, I'd be more than grateful. My daughter's Palomino has just thrown a shoe.
Just can't get the staff these days.
Quite.
So what do you want us to do?
Just answer the phone, take messages, lend a sympathetic ear.
Okay, off you go.
Wonderful. My name's Cynthia. My friends call me Sin.
Sin, eh? It's nice to know that a sense of irony still thrives in the Shires.
Yes, jolly good. See you later. So kind. Just popping downtown. Won't be long.
Cool, what a voice. Crack an handle at 500 yards.
I thought women like her had died out at about the same time as Morris miners with wooden window frames.
Hello, is anybody there? If there is and you want any crime busting done, Batman and Robin are now in residence at the community centre.
Tom, put that down.
Just let me get this straight. By dramatically escalating the maintenance costs to the residents, they won't be able to afford it, so they'll default on the terms of their leases, and the properties will revert to us.
And you release them and start the whole thing over again. Deposits, penalty clauses, all in your pocket every few months.
Goodness, Janet, I mean, do you think this would hold up in court?
Who's talking about court? Nobody goes to court. Court's for mugs and takes forever. Half your lot would be dead by the time they got anything to court.
Oh, gosh, I mean, wow.
Oldies are great, Harvey. They always trust a young woman's smile. They always trust official documents. And they never want to waste money getting a solicitor to check a contract. You can really cream them.
Goodness.
We can make a fortune, Harvey.
Well, I don't really know, actually, Janet. I mean, morality has never been high on my list of driving forces,
Come
but
here.
What do I have to do?
Oh, goodness. I seem to have got into the British Airways booking system.
No one wants any help. They'd rather die of hypothermia and rats than say, oi, give us a hand.
Pride.
Ignorance. Half of them think any money they get from the government is charity. They don't realise that it is theirs. They have paid contributions and taxes all their lives. They are owed.
Right. Oh, dear.
What is it?
Everyone going to the Canaries in June is now going in November.
My God, a customer. Quick, find him in.
What ho, Tom Ballard at your service, and you've come just at the right time. I have a whole empty jumbo jet flying to Tenerife in the morning.
It's all right, Ducks. He's just the local loop. Come on in. Tell us how we can help you.
How do you do?
Oh, fine. And I'm sure we can help you. I have books here on everything. How to look after your money, where to go abroad.
Greece is empty in August.
Shut up. Surveys of local nursing homes, how to take care of your feet and incontinence.
Can you really have incontinent feet?
My name's Anna Saville. I have a nice house with a basement flat, and I was thinking of letting it, so I put an advertisement in the local paper. Well, this nice young girl from the estate agents turned up. We had a chat and a cup of tea, and she told me that she'd like to take it herself. I'm afraid I've lost my spectacles. And I was wondering, could you read through this contract for me and tell me what date she's moving in?
You want me to read the date?
Yes, please.
Well, is that all? I mean, we have 3 desks here, 2 computers, 1 idiot assistant. We are a big organisation. Couldn't you have a bigger problem?
Oh, I am sorry.
Diana, just read the thing for her.
No, where are we? No. Yes, here we are. Occupancy to commence on the 1st. Well, that's tomorrow.
Oh, thank you.
Just a minute. How much are you getting for this flat?
£350 a month.
It says here £35 a month.
Oh, no, that's not right.
And after 6 months, the tenant has the right to renew the lease? Huh. No mention of the landlady having a say in the matter. This is nice. After 1 year, the landlady may review the rent but not increase it by more than 5%.
I don't understand.
Nothing about subletting. This is real Mickey Mouse stuff, this. This woman could open a circus in your flat if she fancied it, and you'd be stuck with her for 2 years without even covering your costs. But this is... I would go so far as to say this is wicked. And if you knew me, you'd know that was a very strong accusation.
Oh, dear, and she seems so nice.
Yes, well, they said the same thing about Mr. Borgia's little girl. Now, what's this woman's rotten name? Janet Follett.
I've got my ace super sleuth onto it.
Who?
Geoffrey Ballard, son of Tom Ballard, last of the Mohican.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, Geoffrey's going to check out the old lady's contract with his own solicitor.
Hi, gang.
Can you smell something, Diana?
What kind of something, Tom?
The sort of smell you get at a dig outside Addis Ababa, and you happen to be out one night trying to count the stars when you fall into a well.
As is your will.
As is my sad addiction. Show me a vacant well, a touch of gravity, and I'm a goner.
Excuse me,
Anyway, the smell. You're down this well, and you find that your sole companions are 6 rats, and a tired vulture, and a donkey with halitosis. And they're all breaking wind at the same time. Well, it's that sort of smell.
Oh, you mean a Bainesian sort of smell?
What?
Yes, that's it. Yes. Definitely a Harvey Nigel Bainesian pong. I wonder where it's coming from.
Right there.
Good gracious me. The pong in question.
No, it's fantastic. It's great. Love a man that can joke in the face of disaster.
What disaster?
I fear that some of you dear, lovely residents are in for quite a financial shock. It's so sad.
What are you talking about? Speak, Harvey, or I'll fork your eyeballs.
Better to let you all know at once. If I could have just a word, a little word. Jane, quieten them for me, will you?
I don't scream anymore, Harvey. Not since I'm engaged.
Jenny!
Hush up, y'all, honey child. The boss man done come down from the big house. house. Want to lay the white man song and dance on you all. So listen up. You can talk now, Harvey.
Thank you, Jenny. Now, I do have an important announcement to make.
Don't tell us. You're going to be replaced by an automated penguin.
Woo, woo. It's all right, Basil. For God's sake, let him speak before the rabbit stew comes back to life.
Thank you. Now, as you may or may not be aware, I've had the structural engineers in, and they tell us that we're suffering from slippage. The land is moving beneath our feet.
Probably trying to get away from you.
Shut up, Basil. Go on, Harvey. This hillside that has been here since the planet cooled down has now decided to get up and start trotting around the country.
Yes, sort of. And we're going to have to shore the place up, and this is going to cost money.
Here it comes. Another cut in the catering budget. Rabbit replaced by rat.
Well, I thought we were already on to rat. It says on the menu, ratatouille.
Harvey, this inordinate expense is presumably going to be met by the management.
Well, not exactly. It has to be paid for by the current residents.
Hell it does. This comes under general care and maintenance.
No, Clause 7A of the contract is the small print acts of God.
You've got to be kidding. I'm going to check my lease.
Have you had a quote on all this nonsense?
Oh, yes, £483,000. Oh, come on, it's only 20 grand ahead.
Out of my...
No, come on, no, please, don't be silly. It's all right. If you can't afford to pay, don't worry. You can always sell up and then pay.
It gets worse.
Harvey, how could you?
Quite easily, actually, once Janet Follett gave me a couple of pointers.
I think you're disgusting. Our engagement is off. I could never marry such an inhuman beast.
Oh, goodness, this really is my lucky day.
Oh, come on, Geoffrey. What does Mr. Shyster say?
Who?
Oh, your solicitor. About the old duck's contract.
He feels sure that any judge in the land would set it aside, but she did sign it, and it could cost her a packet and a lot of hassle to get it to court.
So, what does he suggest?
Changing the locks and making sure that this estate agent woman can't take up residence. He also said that if she did get in and occupy the flat, then the police are bound to protect her rights as the sitting tenant.
So this Follett vulture is going to try and get in tomorrow night?
Right.
Geoffrey, how do you fancy a bunk up in a basement with your dear old dad?
But what about you, Diana? You can't back down now.
I have to sort out the idiot Baines. This new scam of his merits a good throat-slitting. So you're going to have to sort this lot out. Good luck.
That's typical of you, Diana. You drop us right in it, get bored and move on. Geoffrey, are you prepared to fight the good fight?
I'll have to bring Marion.
What on earth for?
Well, she's gone a bit wobbly again. She's trying hard, but she does have the odd reversion. If I leave her alone, she either starts preaching New Age gibberish to the neighbours, or failing that, she bangs down a fistful of pills and goes around chewing bits out of their lawns. Yes, it is a bit frowned on in the close.
That's the one I was telling you about, our built-in troublemaker.
I'll show her trouble.
Diana will kill me.
Don't be such a wimp, Harvey. They're a bloody nuisance, these old gits. They never used to live this way. Now they just clog up decent properties and slow down the whole process of estate management.
I suppose that is one view.
Which reminds me, you and I are going out tonight.
Oh, you're asking me for a date?
I'm telling you.
Oh. Great.
I'll skin him alive. I'll shove his eyeballs up his nose. Oh, bugger it! Antonio. Comment allez-vous? Bien? Bon. Êtes-vous busy en ce moment? Parce que j'ai had a bit of a fall and hit and run by the scumbag Baines. Je suis stuck sur mon bum. I do think that your Christopher Columbus was an awfully clever chap. And your wonderful, wonderful Vasco da Gama. Yes, well, I can't think of any more famous Portuguese at the moment, and I don't suppose anybody else can either. But I'll tell you something for nothing. If you do not help me immediately, there is going to be a brand new Portuguese murder victim. Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? What have you done? Why have you put me in here, you fool?
He's not good enough for you, Jane. Let's face it, he's not good enough for a cockroach.
Jane, oh, for God's sake, will you stop that bloody noise?
Diana, she's upset.
Yes, well, so would I be if I were her.
It's about Harvey.
Oh, don't worry, Jane. I've had a contract put out on him.
I'm giving him back the ring.
And about time, too.
I had him. All he needed was a bit of a nudge. And I got carried away and gave away the ring. In front of witnesses.
Jane, you have just escaped a fate a little worse than the Black Death. You should be swinging from the church bells.
Oh, I'm not. And now he's rushed into the arms of another on the rebound. Her name's Janet. She's an estate agent. This land slippage thing is all her idea.
Estate agent? Janet. Not Janet Follett. Oh, boy! Jenny, get me my white horse and my shining armour.
What's she up to?
I don't know, but I'm glad I'm not a dragon.
Where are we going?
We're going to guard the interests of an old lady.
I'm feeling a slight state of spiritual repression here, Jeffy.
What does that mean?
I need a drink.
Pamper rations, ice pick, thermal underwear, extra pitons.
Dad, we're not climbing Everest.
It's Thursday, isn't it? Medicinal brandy.
Thank you.
Small tin for dentures when saliva freezes.
Sometimes I just want to pop up somewhere else as a completely different person.
Hello? Hello, Freddie? Hello, it's Diana Trent. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you? Dying? When? Not before your old editor. Yes, that's the spirit. Listen, Freddie, can you do something for me? You know those bland cretins on Roundup, or whatever that TV program's called? Yes? Yes, that's the one. Bypasses and baby shows and all the other boring drivel that passes for local news. Too bad. Now, listen, can you give me their telephone number?
Jeffy, you certainly know how to give a girl a good time.
I didn't know she'd have no heating on.
Freezing.
I'm boiling.
Crackers. How long have we got to stay here?
Until someone tries to move in.
What if they don't?
Then we could be here for years and years. Discovered by future archaeologists. Puzzling why a suburban couple and a mountaineer were all found in bed together.
What? I can smell something.
There's someone at the door.
Action stations.
Bloody old cow's changed the locks.
We better be off then.
Don't be daft. Here,
What's this?
in you go.
But that's breaking and entering.
No, it isn't. I've got a lease that came into force 3 minutes ago. I can't break into my own place, can I?
But-
In you go. I'll be right behind you with a suitcase. All I want to do is establish my residency. You're not chicken, are you?
Me? Janet. You're looking at a Queen Scout.
Someone's trying to get into our cosmos.
We know that, dear. Do shut up. Here he comes. Surprise, surprise.
Tom. Marion. Jeffrey.
Smile, please.
Uh-oh. Good night, Janet.
Miss Follett, hello. I'm Dave Preston from Roundup Southwest.
And my name's Inspector Davis of the Bournemouth Constabulary.
I'm Diana Trent of the Human Race.
Charges of breaking and entering were later filed against a Mr. H. Baines of the Bayview Retirement Home and a Miss J. Follett. And the police thanked the able assistance of two members of the Age Action Group, Miss Diana Trent and Mr. Tom Ballard, for their timely intervention in what could have been another all-too-familiar rip-off of the elderly in our area. Miss Trent, do you have anything you wish to say to the elderly of the South West?
Yes, I do. Here. Come on. Come on a bit closer. Yes, that'll do. Now, I have something to say to the elderly everywhere. Listen, you lot. Now, this isn't TV. This is real life. I am talking to you personally. So pin it back. Listen up. We, the elderly, my contemporaries, we had all our ideas of morality and decent behaviour formed in a different time on a different planet. Before and during the war, in the nice old 50s, when we warmed our feet at coal fires and listened to friendly folk on the Bakelite radios. Well, wake up, my old parrots. Because we have bred a race of bloody little monsters who are so lacking in any form of recognisable moral standards and so consumed with greed and material lusts that they'll chop you up and microwave you as soon as look at you. You just learn one thing today. The paths of justice and legality rarely run parallel. So never sign anything. I don't care if it comes from your favourite grandchild or a bearded bloke lugging a wooden cross through your living room. Never sign anything until you have had it checked by Messrs. Shunky and Shyster, your friendly local solicitors. Or I, personally, will come round and set fire to your perms. You know that? Don't sign.
Mr. Ballard, do you have anything to add to that?
Yeah, I certainly do. As well as never signing funny forms, I would also add that you should never climb Everest after a heavy lunch. Try some of the smaller slopes with a glass of port and a good trollop. That is the 19th century writer, Anthony Trollope, not Miss Lola Montezuma of Railway Lane and...